So in a couple of hours time, we're going to find the results on what on God's green earth is happening with GINA, with the upcoming update. It's a bit of a confusion because, you know, typing. Well, I say that, we're about to get some confirmation, I guess. Before I jump ahead, if you guys do want to join the guild, I do have some openings. All I ask is people just to do their dailies, do the bosses and whatnot, you know, that's it. So if you guys do want to join the guild, there are some open slots, just, you know, ask to join. I'll take a look. It's called the Exalted. I don't know if there's any more info you need. Yeah, I think this is the only info that you really need, to be honest, and then you can just join. I will say to, obviously those are in my guild and the Discord and whatnot. Again, I've just been super busy. I've been lacking, I've been slacking. I know this. I did clean up a little bit, get a few people out there that weren't being consistent with the guild, so I'll do my best to stay on top of it. With the guild Discord, if anyone has Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on PlayStation, let's run it. Alright. Tomorrow, over the weekends, I'm going to be grinding the heck out of that game, I'm going to be honest. So, yeah, if you are in the guild, you guys want to slam it down, I'll be chilling in there, probably with Antho and whatnot, so yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. If you do want to join the guild, of course, you're more than welcome to. Just stay consistent. I think what I will do is, if you don't log in for 5 days straight, I'll kick you. I think that's what I'm going to do now. So, and of course, as per usual, if you want to support your boy, that'd be greatly appreciated. We've still got codes coming at us. We've got 3 more missions left for new codes to come on in. Giveaways are still going about, so I really do appreciate the love and support. So, let's take a look on what is going down. So, like I said, we're going to get a live stream in a couple of hours time, which is going to inform us about what's to come. But thanks to Arcus, of course, I'm a boy Antho, we do have a little bit of a heads up on what is going down. So, as per usual, there's going to be nice ways to get ruin fragments and whatnot, so can't complain. Wait, rock, paper, scissors, wheel event, GINA. Alright, okay, rock, paper, scissors, lucky capsules. Oh, okay, so I assume that's going to be one of the ways. Oh, I think that's going to be the way to get GINA's weapon. Okay, that's interesting. New hunter pass, and as you guys can see, Sun Jun Woo, he's got his orange long, well, it's not exactly long, goes short here, but basically he's got long coat on, so there we go. That's the next costume on hand on what is going to be releasing. Sun Jun Woo costume right here. I mean, it looks cool. I hope that this has different coloring. I feel like this is a costume that they've implemented to where you can change the color of his coat. Has to be, surely, has to be. So yeah, hopefully there's alternative coloring choices on that one. But yeah, that's the next battle pass that's going to be happening when the update goes live. So there's the costume. There it is. Woo! So remember how I spoke about saying that how they might screw over Gogon He in terms of making him like a somewhat of a pay-to-win character by not adding him in the custom draw? Not only does this give us a heads up on this beautiful Demon King dagger, of course, which is wind typing, FYI. This is well, we're still waiting on confirmation on what the dupe is, because again, it's going to be compared to the West Wind, no doubt. And last I heard is that there's one dupe that will determine whether or not if it's better or not. I think there's a percentage play on hand for it to do more damage, but it is apparently a pure DPS type weapon. So that is going to be beautiful if you've been saving your tickets, something that you can nab. But look, he's in the custom draw banner. Hallelujah. So it seems that there is not going to be any exclusive, and that yeah, so with the rate up banner, Go's not in there, it's just going to be the girls. With the special banner, if you do the subscription, Go will be in there, but he will also be in the custom draw banner, so you can also go and get your dupes of Go if you want to get some dupes of Go through the custom draw banner whilst you're hunting down the new wind DPS weapon. So W, and of course, yeah, the weapon banner it's been updated, so happy days. So as you guys can see, we've got the Demon Dagger and then the previous Flying Raijin spears, I like to call it. So yeah, awesome. So this is the look of how the menu is going to be looking when it comes to the workshop of Brilliant Light. So we've got Vulcan, and by being on Vulcan on easy, it symbolizes the cause. Aha! So if you don't want to, actually, well, make sure to beat Baron on easy or normal. But that's the first thing that I'm doing, so that way I can be in the top 10% of players to beat it worldwide. I don't know if there's going to be any rewards for that. I mean, we had something like that for Vulcan on the hard, right? The first 3,000 people did it, get some unique costumes and whatnot. So that, I mean, they could implement that for Baron, so make sure you're in the top 10% of that, just in case. But they've made it so that the cores are now going to be implemented as the next piece of artifact that we need to cater to, so that way we can furthermore power up our power level for not just our hunters but Sun Jin Woo and overall our accounts. So Vulcan and Baron, we got to get on it. I mean, if you want to farm out Vulcan, I mean, Vulcan, yes, oh my god, because, I mean, we've been fighting this mother trucker for God knows how long now, so we've got his moveset down to a T to obtain the cores. By all means do so. Yeah, whichever is easiest for you to start getting these cores. Even if you're starting to get it at heroic, it's going to increase your power level, so that way you can go for more for the harder stages eventually, and then earn yourself the legendary versions of them, and then keep progressing your power level. So Baron is right there. This also sets it up to make it look like that there's going to be more. Clearly there's going to be more, but like, yeah, it's a clear indication. So I'm not sure who's going to be next, but yep, there it is. And so now this is where things get a little bit juicy. So GINA is in the mix of things. She is a fire element, she is a mage. They are keeping to that. Light is out of the equation, and so, by the way, her artwork is absolutely stunning. I believe this is the weapon that they're I think what the hell is this? No, that's a weapon. Yeah, that's the weapon. So last we heard, for the fire element mage GINA, that it's going to be a support. Now I'm confused, and I'm wondering what's going on, because I'm hearing two things. One, she's support. One, she's DPS. That is what is on the table right now. We know that she's a fire element mage, but now what's her role? Again, just to clarify, I'm hearing two things: DPS, support. So it's kind of crazy right now, because obviously we want support, right? I've spoken about it many times. Fire is lacking that support character. Once Fire gets that support character, then if you want to bring in some breakers, if you want to bring in some DPS, by all means. But the final character that needs to support the fire element is a support character, right? I'm hoping that they are committed to the support version of her and not the DPS version of her. But as we all know how mages are in this game, you know, when it comes to a mage role character, they are dishing out damage. Outside of Libora, it's all DPS. So where am I going with this? Jesus Christ, where is Emma? Hello, oh, there's Emma. And then, so yeah, as it stands, I mean, we've got Soyun, who is a fire mage DPS. Fantastic character. She's got the range, she's got the damage, right? She's got the good buffs coming in. She gets amazing support from Emma. Emma, we have regarded her as a great breaker support DPS character for the fire element. It is just needing that fire support. I mean, we've got two fire mages that are DPS. We don't need a third. We really don't. If they make GINA a third mage fire typing, that is going to be the easiest skip for a lot of people. Like, no doubt in my mind. Like, the easiest skip for a lot of people. To then look forward to Teach, who is going to be a dark support, which is what we need, and then you can then furthermore cater to that leading into the half anniversary being Thomas. So, I mean, you can look. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Like, oh, please do make her a fire mage DPS, so that way I could just forget about it. You know, get her at a later time, because she'll eventually come into the custom draw banner. But that is what's happening. So let's hope and let's pray that she's a fire mage support. Right, like, you know how Libora Loki kind of is, like a bit of a support for the dark element. But hope that they commit to the supporting side for the fire element through GINA. If for whatever reason they choose to go down that DPS route, that's genuinely going to be the biggest head scratch of all time. But we'll see. We'll see. Look, the developers, they know what they're doing, so maybe they're cooking up something, who knows, but only time will tell. If they want to make her a fire support sub-DPS mage, I'm all for that. I'm 100% down for that. And in a way, that's kind of like the same role as Libora. If they want to make it in a way of how Libora is, whilst providing like heals and whatnot, because, you know, I do kind of, you know, Fire Element, that Loki does need that healing side of things. I'm cool with that, if that's the route they want to take GINA. But if it's pure DPS, yeah, that's going to be awkward. That is going to be awkward. That is going to be super awkward, because we've already got two. Alright, so that is everything, boys. That is what is to come. Again, we've got the live stream happening in a couple of hours time, so we'll get 100% confirmation on what the hell GINA is going to be doing. That's the only thing that I need to know. That's the only thing I want to know. So yeah, what are you all but can I just say, god damn, her costume. I mean, the character model. That being said, I wonder what her alternative costume will be.